I have been speaking figuratively. A reading from John 16:25-30. Though I have been speaking figuratively, a time is coming when I will no longer use this kind of language, but will tell you plainly about my Father. In that day you will ask in my name. I am not saying that I will ask the Father on your behalf. No, the Father himself loves you because you have loved me, and I have believed that I came from God. I came from the Father and entered the world. Now I am leaving the world and going back to the Father. Then Jesus' disciples said, Now you are speaking clearly and without figures of speech. Now we can see that you know all things, and that you do not even need to have anyone ask you questions. This makes us believe that you came from God.
This moment is a foretaste of what happened to the disciples after the ascension of the Lord, when the Holy Spirit came upon them and they began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Throughout all the Gospels, Jesus uses poetic and figurative language to communicate with others. This is especially true in the Gospel of John, where he uses words and phrases like light and streams of living water to convey spiritual dimensions of everyday realities of life. Here his disciples finally seem to understand what Jesus had been saying all along. But it was not that the language had changed, rather it was the new understanding of what they heard that had changed. The Holy Spirit pierced through their earthbound understanding, even if only for a brief moment, to open the eyes of their heart to this realization that Jesus came from God. It is not language that separates us from God. It is the heart dwelling on the daily and future desires of this life that creates a wall of separation between us and the Lord.